Okay, you guys, today I've got another dentist appointment. It's in Bristol. It takes me about 45 minutes to get there. So it's at 2 o'clock, so we gotta go now. I hate doing stuff like this, especially by myself, but gotta do it. Got my mask, everything, so let's go. And it's actually a really nice day out today, too. You can see here I've started to peel some of the bark back on this black walnut stick. Let's go. Okay, you guys. It's very warm out. Oh, it's hot in here. Gotta turn off this heat, turn the AC on. Alright, guys. When I get closer to Bristol, I will be back and I'll update you guys. There's the crows wondering where I'm going. Alright, guys. I'll be back. Alright, you guys. I am here at the dentist. God, I really hate going to the dentist. I hate having my mouth numb. I have to sit out here in the car until 2. My appointment is at 2, but they had a sign on the door, and the door was locked. So, I will see you guys when I get out. Alright, guys. It's a few hours later. And I wanted to finish that whole video, what I was doing, talking about earlier. The dentist, okay? I went to the dentist. I didn't film after I got out because I was kind of upset. The dentist, when I go, it sets off all of my anxieties. I have a lot of trauma from the dentist from when I was a kid. And so when I go there, like, my heart starts to race really bad, and I start to, like, I literally hold my bag up, like, my hands are like this the whole time at the dentist. Like, that's how bad I don't want to be there. Let me show you what happened, though. So, this tooth back here, that one, it has a cap on it, or like a filling in it from when I was a kid. And my tooth is starting to break off around it. Well, I'm a natural redhead, so it takes a lot. My pain tolerance is really high, and also it takes a lot of anesthesia or Novocaine, any type of numbing thing. It takes a lot to numb me because, like, he gave me 3 shots in my jaw, and then he started to drill my tooth. And I couldn't take it. I could not take that drill in my tooth. And so what he did, and I didn't even know he was doing this, like, I thought he was going to give me another shot, and I was going to wait for a second, and then he was going to continue. But what he did was ended up putting something in my tooth. Instead of fixing it, he put something in there, or did something to it that already broke off. I don't know what, something came out of my mouth. He told me stuff would come out, but it was a big piece, but I don't know if he put it down in there. He said it was some kind of desensitizing thing. I don't know, but he's going to have to do like the a stronger anesthesia that he said he normally doesn't use for bottom teeth. But 3 shots and I still wasn't numb. I couldn't, and so and then I have a bridge on this side of my mouth that there's an infection under my jaw right here, in my jaw, because the root canal that I had done when I was pregnant with Briar, I had a root canal done then that wasn't done properly. I guess because there's like 2 roots in my tooth, or 2 nerves in my tooth, and he only killed one, and he didn't put the right things in, and it was all done wrong. And so they, my dentist had been telling me, the one that I go to now, he had been telling me for the last year that he would be able to fix this. He said it's not a big process. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. He's something he normally doesn't do, but he wants me to see a specialist. I don't have the money for a specialist, and they told me at the dentist, he had been hyping me up saying he could do this procedure for me for the last year. And then all of a sudden the secretary or receptionist tells me it's going to be $1,000, $1,000 to fix my tooth. I'm like, well, what? I mean, I don't have $1,000. What do you want me to do? And she's like, just staring at me like, I mean, you can't not do something about that. And I'm like, well, I mean, if you want to pay for it, then go ahead. But like, I don't have even $50 to my name right now. Like, I don't have any money, So it's really frustrating. So after I got out of there, it just like brought up all these feelings of like inadequacy and the realization of like, I'm in my almost mid-30s and I'm completely broke, and people see me. When people realize that you don't have anything or you can't pay for something, they instantly treat you worse. They instantly assume the worst things about you as a person. And it is so disheartening to even have people, my relatives, tell me that I'm worthless because I don't make money. It's so frustrating to live in a society that bases so much of somebody's worth on the type of money they have. It's frustrating, which is why I'm going to college and all that, and so I can fix these problems. Because for the longest time I've always just been like, fuck college, fuck a job, fuck this, fuck money. But like, I realize now that people see you in a certain way if you don't have money, and it really is sickening. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Better day than I am. I've just been really emotional today and really touchy. So I came home and started doing some schoolwork to try to get my mind off of, all of that. Even my, closest friends and relatives, they hold money to like this higher standard. They hold people who have money to a higher standard, and it just makes me sick. It's like some of the worst people I know have the most money, Not saying that all people are like that, but the worst people I've ever met in my life have been rich people, have been people with a lot of money. They're judgmental. I mean, but also you can't judge people like that either, So it goes both ways. But being on that ass end of it is just really sometimes disheartening, So I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.